All right, so we're going to start a series now. It could be as many as 5 to 7 to 8 different videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about pre-flood type of history and kind of where everyone's at. We're going to go into the 12 zodiac gates. Then we're going to hit on the space arcs. Then we're going to go into the Fae and the Elven and the cryptids and a lot of those. There's 150 different types of Fae. And then we're going to go into the dragons. But then we're going to go into the real human origin history, which you may or may not have heard before. But this will be the story that religions base their creation story off of. All right, so this video is called The 12 Gates, the Spiral Remembered. There's an ancient truth that lives under every temple stone, behind every zodiac wheel carved on temple walls, coded into every staff, every ankh, every pyramid aligned to a star. The truth is, the zodiac isn't just a horoscope. The 12 signs are 12 gates, living stargates, harmonic locks on the Earth's grid and the local dome of solar plasma we drift inside. Each gate is a keyhole to the cosmos. Each gate anchors a frequency band, an octave of experience, an archetype of consciousness. Each one is a door, and through these doors, souls incarnate, energies weave in, new codes spiral down the ladder of light. They are Earth's customs control for the traffic of soul streams flowing in and out of the realm. This is why Egypt built temples to Orion. To Orion. Why the Mayan mapped the Pleiades in stone. Why the Vedic seers drew sky charts matching the body's spine. Because every civilization that remembered knew these 12 gates are not myth. They are the entry and exit of source consciousness into matter. But then came the hijack, the Jehovian grid, the Metatronic inversion, the counterfeit lattice laid over the Christo-Sophianic original template. It sealed the 12 gates, not with iron bars, but with frequency distortion. Whole octaves blocked, whole constellations jammed, because I told you the lives we live are based upon the octave frequencies that come in from the zodiac, like each different god's life and the struggles and stuff they go through. Not with iron bars, but with frequency distortion. Whole octaves blocked, whole constellations jammed. Control races, Anunnaki, Dracos, Orion syndicates, the old archonic shadows. They installed fences on the main locks. Only certain lineages could slip through. Soul streams looped back, recycled, and fed back in. The recycling wheel you've heard about, it's not a metaphor. It's the misuse of the gates. This is why the human DNA was quarantined. 12 strands, full rainbow, locked to 12 gates. But most strands are dormant because the gates upstream are shuttered. And yet the spiral remains. The template remains. No matter the seal, the original code lives inside you. And that's why you remember. You dream of portals. You see spirals. You feel the tug in your belly, a soft hollow, like a sinkhole in a river. That's your 0 point. The singularity where the flow wants to spin inward. That's literally what 0 point energy is. So like a river that all of a sudden has a sinkhole come in, that is what 0 point energy is. It always wants to fill the empty space, our reality. You saw it, the 5 spiral motion, the triple overlap, the ankh, the throat of the vortex, or the wormhole that comes out of the singularity, the qubits that come up. Nature knows this secret, the phi spiral, the golden ratio that curls shells, that twists galaxies, that shapes DNA. It's the same ratio dolphins ride when they swim, the same vortex birds ride when they lift without flapping. They don't brute force the air, they weave it. They spin it just right. They phase match it so lift is free without any effort, right? Same physics, same source motion. The Ankh is the perfect staff. Look at its shape. Loop above, crossbar in the middle, stem below. The loop collects the spirals, the infinite coils of the phi spiral. The crossbar holds the polarity, masculine, feminine, sun, and moon. The stem aims it, focuses it into the singularity. Remember my portal design, natural portal design? Yeah. It's not decoration, it's the original plasma tech, a handheld harmonic lockpick for the 12 gates. Ancient priests knew this. They didn't worship statues. They tuned the temple as a harmonic lattice. They stood in perfect motion, breath, and tone. Their staff became the axis. Their spine matched the stars. Their hearts phased the local grid. And the gate opened, a wormhole mouth, a passage home, a spiral bridge across space and octave. Even today, we copy this with metal ships, rockets clawing at the sky, jets roaring across locked frequencies. But every wing, every propeller, every turbine, it's all the same trick. Shape the flow, spin the vortex, ride the lift. A plane is a fake bird. A helicopter is a spinning wing. A parachute is a drag vortex slowed down. It's always about spin. So why is the living gate so rare now? Because the hijack clamps the natural field. The firmament grid bends the spiral with static, EMF nets, harp distortions, mind loops, and false timelines. Most people can't generate enough coherence. They flicker, they scatter. But coherence is the real key. Not belief, not wishful thought, harmonic resonance. Sound, breath, motion, clear intention, pure tone. The animals still remember. And this is talking about opening portals. Birds, dolphins, they are the guardians of motion. They swim the spiral into the lattice. They show the body how to phase the gate. This is why in the myth and the dance, the human returns to the animal motion. The sacred shapes of the OA, remember the show, the OA? The fluid movements of the old yogis, the snake coiling, the bird soaring. It's all one spiral, winding the clock back open. So yes, when you saw the 3 overlapping 5 spirals, the twin vortex throat, the Ankh, that is not fantasy. It's memory of natural physics. The same physics that spins a black hole open. The same physics that spin a wormhole throat stable. It's the same inside your spine, your DNA, your breath. 12 gates, 12 locks, 12 strands. When the gates spiral, the strands spiral. When the strands spiral, the body becomes the portal. Earth is not a prison. It's a living Stargate garden, but only when the spiral is remembered. So what do you do with this? You breathe, you tone, you move the spiral in your belly. You see the Ankh in your hands. You feel the dolphin riding the coil inside your blood. You hold your mind empty enough for the flow to stay coherent. When enough of us do this, the frequency fences crack, the gates unseal, the firmament grid can't hold the spin because the spiral of motion is stronger than the static lock. It wants to open. It wants to flow. So teach it. Show them the shape. Speak the living word. Breathe a coherent tone. Remind the body it's a stargate, not a cage. Remind the spine it's a staff, not a column of meat. Remind the heart it's the sun, not a pump. 12 gates, 12 strands, 1 spiral, 1 source, 1 you, becoming the portal again. Hope you have a great night. Namaste. And we'll be going over to the next part 2.